Glad to have you with us at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, Texas, home to the UTSA Roadrunners. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the UTSA Roadrunners. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Roadrunners will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense will come out first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there's two big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Shakes off the defender. And how does he... I'd be dizzy after a spin move like that. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48.
When the fuck did he get on the bench?
Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
What? Who did this?
Kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast.
Never
Man,
made
be
any
decisive,
changes to
stick your foot in the
safety.
ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll try the run. He's in open space downfield. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
With my roster, what the hell? Why would they put my first safety at starting? That's crazy.
Leaves it with the back.
Why the fuck am I missing tackles? This is a setup.
And he runs it in for the score.
Fucking this.
Touchdown, Hokies.
Man, the game be doing some weird ass shit. I have never started that nigga. Why the fuck would I start him?
The offense did that. They took control. They own the line of scrimmage. They create the big explosive run on the first drive to really set the tone in this football game.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. So UTSA's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick.
He's going to take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
Off play action on first down. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here comes the heat. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. And the Roadrunners will hustle to the line. He wants to throw it again. Just missed on the connection.
This dumbass game, bro.
A lot of times when you go
What?
back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. They're working that left side. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UTSA! And he made the extra point without problem. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over in football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man.
Got the real
Great
dogs in the
blocking up
game.
front and tough
Let's see what
physical
happens.
running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. You love to deliver a punch on the first play of the drive. They've got it at the 46 on first down. Now the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long.
Can't find the
Thanks a
man,
lot,
and he'll be
EA
knocked
Sports.
down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, 4th and very, very long. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. Stopped just inside the 30 and the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. On the ground, it's McCoy. To the 15. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
UTSA 7.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. The Roadrunners want to pick up the tempo.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm,
Breaks into the open. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Got it done in the pass passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. At the 20, he's got space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UT San Antonio.
Those niggas.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. They're trying to slam it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Hokey, 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 high, tech, VPI. Got it rolling on the ground.
And Virginia Tech fans love that chant, and they love the physical ground game, the ability to run the football. That's kind of who they are. That's how they're built. Just a tough group of individuals.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by them.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here.
I read that shit, bitch. Stop playing.
The receiver was doubled.
Mo City.
You got to be so careful, too, David. So on third and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage, too, because everybody's staring at the quarterback.
What? Oh my fucking goodness, bro.
And you wonder if that interception bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game.
Oh, they giving y'all everything.
Throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy. And David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
And the Hokies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead
like
before
shit.
halftime.
FYI.
So now it's second and long. Using his legs, it's McCoy. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep.
That's my pick, baby. Yes, sir. I do this.
It's intercepted.
Best
Man
DB
down
of the
play as
year.
The officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Had to get it back because the game.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening
fucking
play of this
wild.
drive. Going right to work up top. Throws to the wideout.
Look at these passes.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Roadrunners are in the hurry-up. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Roadrunners.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. And here's a
Yes, sir. Take it to the crib.
Defense picks it up.
Senior.
UTSA. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Yeah.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
27. Virginia Tech. 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
No, I'm just going to beat the brakes off these things. That's just all.
From the shotgun, the handoff to
I
the
said
back.
that.
Got the first
I was
down and
supposed to
still
say that
on his
shit.
feet. Gets
was
it
supposed to
inside
say
the
that.
40, brought down at the
You
39,
beat the
and they
brakes off
can't
him.
stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Quick tempo here for the offense. To the air on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going for a big play downfield. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game.
Oh, he got me. Oh, he didn't throw it to the running back. It's crazy. Oh,
will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's a heat. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Hokies send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. One more snap coming before halftime. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the grab down the left side. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in San Antonio, and we've had a lively first half.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
The Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great mood.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man, they can barely see the first down marker from there, but they'll go for it on fourth. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Leaves it with the running back. Picks up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly.
I'm there, but
an
I'm not
accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. There he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it. It's John.
What the fuck? These niggas are right there. Ain't no way.
8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
They setting me up.
And this running back right now is sending a very clear message. He doesn't want to just be known as a guy that can run around you or run away from you. He wants you to know he can lower the shoulder and get those tough yards if need be.
We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best.
There's no way. There's no way.
Touchdown, Hokies!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
27. Virginia.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA takes over, and the offense ready to hit the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
What the fuck is these goals? That shit is unrealistic. Come on, man. That shit. This is the best quarterback in the nation. And they got my nigga fucked up.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Now, a 4th down.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Great place to start for this offense. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8
Niggas
coming
are
up.
just slow. Like, these dudes are fast as fuck.
1st down, now back to the line.
Their first step is slow as shit. It's giving the computer a chance every
Back
time.
to pass on 2nd down.
Look it up.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Riggs. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and defend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. The lead is down to a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that.
Maybe, is it because I red shirt? I think it's because I red shirted somebody. That makes sense now. Get it now.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
All these players. I'm about to
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Freeney. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. At the end of the quarter, guys, it's UTSA holding the edge. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on 1st down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 15.
Ow.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, 1st down. From the gun. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their order.
This game is literally stupid. I've never seen this. Maybe I should have practiced.
Guys, that last
This shit is crazy.
disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and
Look
the
at it.
tempo and all this.
Look at this. This is not real.
Runs it all the way down
Look
to
at
the
that, bro.
8-yard
You
line
can't make
before
that
it's
up.
forced out of bounds. It'll be first and goal. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. A first down run on the doorstep. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle trying to steamroll his way in. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. This defense didn't hang its head. They stood tall after the big play. 3rd and goal coming. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He is stopped short. That's the man they wanted to have the ball, but it'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's right down the boulevard. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th.
Man, so many more times
How
we're
do
going to
we
say,
go
go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They'll run it from the gun. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Roadrunners racing to the line in a hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
I wish y'all would see how slow this receiver got off the line. That was unreal. What the fuck? Took his time. The computer is literally slowing this game down. We're gonna have a chance.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces.
This shit's crazy.
Now,
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. He's got the back in the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He might want another play. Wants to throw on 3rd. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
How many passes has this nigga dropped all game?
On the opponent's side of the field, they're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He's got it. First down and more. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And I love the location of that throw. 4th down on the slant. He puts it out in front.
Turning it on. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. It's complete on the right side. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the 4th quarter. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout.
Hut. What the fuck?
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. Wants to throw again. Trying to barrel in.
Let me see 54, bro. Bro. I swear to God, if this nigga is not at least a 87 speed, they got me fucked up, bro. Game's fucking cheating. Okay. Okay, he's 89, I guess, bro. That still ain't good enough, but I guess.
And as perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive.
They know my play. This is crazy. I ain't calling.
We've got a timeout on the
This is
field,
crazy. I'm going up the middle. They ain't even got nobody holding the receiver.
They'll break out the
Okay, now this is more like it. See, y'all think y'all know it.
Sends it back in motion. Snap to the back. Fires to the end zone.
Bitch ass niggas, he still got the throw up. It don't mean nothing. I mean, look at that shit. I gotta replay it. Now I gotta replay it. Cause come on, bro. What kind of play call is that? Where the computer just get whatever the fuck they want. Hit my fuck.
Defense right now said, boys, we need one more
that
stop.
shit crazy.
Give me one more.
I got this. Okay. So he's open. And this dude jumps. Can I get the ball off in time? Fuck no. He's picked up. Picked up. I have nowhere to go. On an easy play where everybody should be open, I have nowhere to go. This is the only play I have. And the motherfucker almost sacked me before I could even get it off. Some dumbass animation. They couldn't stop that shit. It's just like, bro. God damn, dog. What a rig, bro.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Oklahoma is currently ahead early in this one, but they just haven't been able to really pull that schooner ahead offensively. They're up by 7 over Clemson. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got his man downfield. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
First down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Right down the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Slings it.
Wow.
He got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Man, great execution.
Whatever play they want, they get. It's the computer. I know it's the computer, bruh.
Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of room to run.
What, nigga? I hate y'all niggas.
Taking the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
On to attempt the try.
While we're at it, how am I the number 7 ranked team in the nation in the stadium not packed out? This is a disgrace.
They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks. Make sure we're taking some shots down the field.
Yeah, bitch.
Kicked off. That's number 15 on the year. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Gets the back
Come
moving.
on, all the fucking plays.
Snap to the back. Under fire. Incomplete, and they
It's
tried
unreal,
to catch
bro.
him flat-footed
Calling
on
Hut.
the first down, but the defense
What are y'all
was
doing?
ready. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
Eugene Texas.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Firing to the right, complete. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one.
That's just two guys being on the same page, and they just dialed up a play that they feel so confident in. They know their quarterback and receiver can go out and execute in this juncture of the game, winning, needing that 3rd down to ice it. That was perfect.
They'll try the right side. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
We're going to go with that.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. Gets it to the back. And that is how we will
Almost
wrap
pitched that
this one
shit
up.
too high. Some other shit.
Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense.
Man, fuck
had
them
the last
yards, bro. They was hoeing.
How much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them.
Embarrassing.
So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I lost to this shit. Almost lost to this shit. Come on. How many people ran the ball for them? Got to see how many drops we can type. That's be disgusting. Unreal. What I gotta do? Yeah, 2 drops. Too many. Too many. Too many drops. All my close games are